Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with a special guest.
Hello.
Here is Kate McCabe and she's popped over to London to do some car boot sale tips with us today.
Yeah.
I say us, it's going to be you and another special guest.
Very special guest.
So Uncle Carrington's come down from the Midlands today because he's actually the car boot expert. So he passed on many of his car boot sale tips and tricks to me. So I thought who better to answer any of your car boot sale questions and share some tips with you than him. So I'm gonna step out and invite him over. You ready?
As I'll ever be.
Okay, so he's gonna pop in.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure?
Yes, makes a drink, will you?
Yeah, I will, but I've just got to quickly say, before we get going, if you're new here, don't forget to click subscribe. I'm posting new videos every single week, and if you enjoy these car boot sale tips and meeting Uncle Carrington, then do give this video a thumbs up. Right, I'll see you at the end of the video.
Okay.
You alright with him?
Yeah, I'm
right,
sure,
good luck.
yeah. How are you doing? You alright?
I'm alright.
Aww.
Is this where I'm...
You don't look at yourself.
Do you want tea?
I'll have 2 sugars, yes, you know how I like it.
The thing is, he keeps buying stuff, Kate.
Well, yeah, but it's very cheap. It's like the bargain.
I understand you want to go into the land where everything's £1, but don't buy everything in it. Just buy the essentials. What's all the tat?
It's hard to resist when you're in there.
No, you've got to watch it and all. Don't get me started on your mugs. I like 1 or 2. All right, I have my favourite one for my Bovril. I've got
Bovril.
Bovril.
All right, okay.
I've got a favourite for my tea, and that's it. I'd need 2.
Yeah, but I like them. Did you have a good journey?
No, it was awful.
Are you hungry?
I had a boots meal deal on the train.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, the triple cheese.
Yes, I like them. Yeah,
yes. I had a triple cheese, and I had a little snack.
Did you go crisps or did you go?
Yeah, cheese.
Cereal bar?
No, I had cheese and onion crisps,
Yeah.
triple cheese sandwich. And for the drink, I'm not a fan of a lot of the things in the fridge.
No.
No, so I went up to the counter and I said, have you got any other options? And they didn't. He said it was about the car boot.
Yeah, because he said that you really like car boot sales and you've been going for quite a few years.
Well, I would say a few. I have picked up a few tips and tricks along the way, and I'm willing to share them with you.
I would like to hear them.
All
because
right.
I love car boot sales too.
Here he is, I'll wet the whistle and we'll get cracking.
What is that? That's your tea.
He's got no handle on it.
It's a travel.
Get it done.
Yeah.
What?
So you've got a few tips to share with us. Do you want to start on the best one, or do you want to start and work our way up, or how do you want to do it, Uncle Carrington?
The night before the car boot sale is often a Saturday, but it can be a Tuesday depending on where your car boot sale is and the situation that you're working with. Usually it's a Sunday, so we'll go with that. I would like to ask you, Kate McCabe, what do you do the night before a car boot sale?
The night before a car boot sale, I get very excited. I make sure that I
yeah.
set my alarm.
Yep.
Sometimes I work before, like the night before.
Oh. Now that concerns me already, because working the night before the car boot sale, you're not going to be at your best.
No.
Bargain hunting is a serious game, and if you've been out the night before gallivanting, singing and doing your stuff, I've seen you. You know, you're up there on the stage giving it all the while the night before, and the next thing you know, you're exhausted, you don't want to be looking at the bargains properly. I'd suggest to you have a good nice kip and just lay off the work the night before the car boot.
I'll try and do that. They mean that much to me, I probably would stop working for them.
The typical night before the car boot sale for me would probably be in bed by 8. And I'm not talking about going in bed scrolling on your phone like you lot do. I've seen him. He's always doing it. I'm talking about proper kip. You get into the bed, the lights are out and you're down. And as you rightly said, you set your alarm. For crows cry, the early bird catches the worm.
What time do you set your alarm for?
4 o'clock.
That's really early.
Well, it's not when you want to get there at 5:30.
Some people do.
Now, I don't recommend you all try this. When you're a bit more experienced like me, you can have a go. If you're buying, get there early. People pull in, just hammer on their windows. They don't like it, but you're going to get in there to their boot and get the bargains first. Have you had that?
When I've sold, I've had people do that and they drag things out of your boot.
Yeah.
And I've never done that. I get there late though. You would hate going to boot sale with me because I arrive at like 9 and 10.
I'm done by then.
Yeah, you'd be at home with a cup of tea, feet up.
Oh yes, feet up and I'd have gold on.
So you get to the car boot sale for 5:30.
Yeah.
And you're knocking on their windows.
I would say a friendly little tap, click click, and then you just show them that you're friendly and you're here to buy, like that. Don't be going to the car boot sale with £2 coins, they weigh you down.
Yeah.
You're like this, 50p.
A 50p?
That's a classic.
Yeah, that is. I love a 50p. boot sale bargain.
It's a good amount of currency at a car boot, but it's not. You're not breaking your bank.
And where do you tuck them?
Don't. Don't you start. I know what you're like. Another thing you must take to the car boot sale is a carrier bag of your own. Don't be harassing them for a bag. Have you ever bought a sharp object at the boot sale?
Oh, I think I have, yeah, and it breaks your bag.
And the next thing you know, you've sliced your fingers to ribbons. Don't do it.
Oh yeah, but it's too thin and it pulls Jimmy when the bag's heavy and the thin plastic. Yeah.
Or you might have done what I did once, bought a fishing knife, it slipped straight through. Don't do it.
How much did that cost you?
50p.
Good price.
No, it wasn't. Right, we've got to the car boot sale, and depending on how many rows there are, you've got to scan. Do you scan?
Do you know what? I used to, but now I used to go up and down, but now I scan side to side. Because at my car boot sales, Uncle Carrington, at the top is usually where the traders are, and then at the bottom is where the people coming in to get rid of stuff. So I start at the bottom.
I think that's very wise, Kate. I would say that. You've got a wise head on your shoulders.
Thank you, appreciate that.
You are, I would say, getting to the level of car boot sale regular. Keep going the way you're going and you might find yourself a member of the Car Boot Association West Midlands.
I'd like to be in that.
What I would say now is you spy a stool
What?
and you go approach with caution. Now what I would do sometimes is pop some sunglasses on. You don't want to be making eye contact with any of the stool.
This is, yeah.
You've got to get head down, cap down, or just put your glasses up. And you just stop what I would call speed browsing. Have you done speed?
Dither, I dither.
What do you mean by dither?
Dither, like dither at the table, dither. Like you're not committing, you're just looking and you could go at any point.
What I would say, and I've told him,
Yeah.
and he knows it, don't ya?
What is this?
I would say, what is this?
He did this.
So you go, what is this? And they might say to you, oh well that's a small wooden container, I'm not sure what it is. They'll say, well I didn't know what it is either. I tell you what, as you don't know what it is, will you give it me for 5p? And then...
Did you go as low as 5p?
I've done 1p, 2p.
Really? And
Oh,
actually
yeah.
bought things for that?
I have bought things for a penny and it pretty much cleared the stool out.
Wow. Yeah, I bet it did.
But this is say, I don't know what it is. What is it? Oh, I'm not sure either. Well, if you don't know and I don't know, none of us want it. It's practically worthless. Shall I just take it off your hands? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll save 5p and you can throw in a few other objects on your stool. Now that's a great tip.
Yeah.
That
It's
is
like
a-
you're doing them a favour.
You are, not only are you purchasing from them and lining their pockets with your hard-earned cash, you're helping them declutter. Don't watch his videos where he does it.
Oi!
That's not decluttering. Pricing can be tricky. The battery is flashing.
Back to, oh.
Get him in.
Just
Mr. Carrington, the battery's flashing.
Alright.
do you know what's funny? When we went to a car boot sale together, he did that tip and he said that was what he got that from his Uncle Carrington.
Well, that's what I told him.
Yeah.
And I said to him, every time you go down, you just say, what is it?
Yeah, it's great. I need to start doing
Have
that
you had
as
a
well.
go?
What is it?
What is it?
No, I normally fondle.
Oh, stop it. Right, sorry about that. You'd have thought he would have charged the batteries before making me sit here.
You got the train all this way as well, you know.
Oh,
What was it? What is it?
Scotch.
Before the next tip, can I just quickly nip to the loo?
Oh, go on then.
Back in a second.
I might be in there straight after you.
Do you want a tissue or anything?
That meal deal's done me in.
Right, back in a second.
Alright. I'll tell you what. Now she's gone, the mugs. Can one of you have a word with her? Pop over and just say to her, Kate, you've got to stop. It's alright to have one or two. I would say I've had one for, say, me Ovaltine. That's alright. Keep it simple. Medium size, enough to get a nice warm drink before my bedtime. I wouldn't say you need more than 2 or 3. How many's she got? Right?
Sorry. Okay.
You're alright.
I need some more wisdom. Do you have any more tips up your sleeve? Under your cap?
You don't want to look in there, but I tell you what, it's itching. I said to them, don't scratch that. It'll be like Christmas. Do you ever get an itchy flaky scalp?
Tiny bit of the top front of my hair, like sometimes, so I just put a bit of moisturiser in it. But I know what you mean. Are you suffering at the minute?
Oh, it's been rancid. So what do you like?
Okay, so I like finding things for the house.
Right, I know where this is going. Home decor.
Yes.
What is home decor?
Well, like soft
Tat.
furnishing. My dad says they're dust gatherers, like, you know, and you put little things hanging up everywhere.
I would be very inclined to agree with Mike. They are, on the majority, useless ornaments. You've scanned the object of your desire, which is...
let's say a cushion.
Right, well, let's say a cushion for your sofa. What would you do?
I'd pick it up, dither, but have it in my hands in case someone else, you know, tries to get it. So I'd have it in my hands, dither. I'd sort of go,
Show us your face when you do it.
I'm not looking, like you said. Don't
No.
look, don't make eye contact. So
I'm
I'm looking down, going.
I'm stool holder.
Okay. Should I get a cushion? There's one here. Okay, so. And I'm kind of thinking, where would I put it?
You're right there, madam.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Yeah, and I'm looking for marks, or maybe like, how much is it? No. What is it?
Oh, she's got it. She's got it. Come on, come on. You do it.
What is it?
That's a cushion.
You
Now
sure?
they might do that, and you've got to be prepared for that.
Okay. I don't know if.
I'll tell you what we'll do.
Yeah.
How much you willing to spend for that cushion?
Well, I don't really need it. I always say that.
Well, you don't
And
need it. What do you
it's probably
need?
true as well.
What you're going to get then is they're going to say to you, oh, but that's my favourite cushion. I said to them, well, what you selling it for then?
I don't understand when people do that, when they place their value on stuff, but they're trying to get rid of it, and they won't if they keep the prices high.
No, they won't.
Unless you're a trader and that's what you do, fair enough, but if you're trying to get rid of stuff, let it go.
I love Frozen.
Do you?
I do.
I'd probably say then, well, usually I probably wouldn't pay more than 50p for this item.
Right, well, I would say maybe we'll make a little deal and I'll do that for £2.
I'd give you £1 for it.
Keep going, you
I
keep
really
going.
like it.
Thank you.
But I think, yeah, I'd like to pay £1, please. Smile.
Now, I like to hear that. Manners.
Yeah.
Forgotten a lot at the car boot sale.
Especially when you're bartering, if you smile, and that's happened so many times.
Oh, yes.
If I say, would you take 50p and smile, then they normally say yes, unless you get sassy ones.
Oh, I've had issues with this because sometimes when I do try that, it depends what the dental current situation is.
So can I have this for £1 then, please?
Oh, go on then.
Yay!
I like your style,
yeah.
Kate. I do. I'm warming to you.
Yeah. The only person I've been happy to go to a boot sale with, apart from my friend Louise, is Ewan. He's the only other one I've been happy to go to a boot
I
sale
would
with.
not go to a car boot sale with that lad.
Why not?
He buys tat and it would wind me up. If I saw him and he's putting in plant pots, who needs that many plant pots?
So, what do you buy from car boot sales then?
Well, I've got a good eye for an antique because I like watching the Antiques Roadshow. So anything that I might have seen on there, and you know, when not the ones when they're going through pure bitter disappointment. Obviously,
Yeah.
I want to get the ones where they're smiling.
Do you ever buy aftershave or anything? Not that you smell, but I'm just, you know, would you buy that?
I don't mess around with that muck. It was an Imperial leather cat wash this morning because that was an early train.
Cat wash, what's that?
It's when you get the flannel round. Or is that all of them then because I've got to go?
And no more tips?
I've got a few more. What I'll do is if I think of any more on the train home, I'll get on the WhatsApp to Mr. Carrington and he'll put them in the description box down below.
Okay, and if you do want
I've heard him say that. I don't know what it means.
Oh, it's been great meeting you,
All right.
Uncle Carrington.
Bye, Kate. Which way
Bye,
is it?
Uncle Carrington. See you.
Well done. Right, so I hope you enjoyed these car boot sale tips. Thank you to Uncle Carrington.
I love Uncle Carrington.
Thank you for putting
I
up
think
Uncle Carrington.
he should be in more of your videos.
He might come back, but he doesn't like that train, so we'll see. We'll pop him on the megabus next time.
I'll give him a lift.
You're gonna pick him up?
Yeah, I am.
Could you put up with him in the car?
I think I could, yeah.
Alright. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for putting
I
up with him.
love his stories.
Yeah. So if you enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, don't forget to click subscribe. I'm posting new videos every single week. Pop over to Kate's channel. I'm going to link it down below, and make sure you subscribe while you're over there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.
Do you want me to stop this? Oh, there was so much fun. I was getting down to the demo.
Not well.
Not well.
Right. Have to get straight on
Do
with
you want
this.
some drink?
No distractions.
No. Do you want some drink?
No, just crank it up a bit. Get up.
Is that recording that?
Yeah. It looks like alcohol. Get your mouth on already.
Yeah, looks like alcohol.
Is this alright? Yeah.
Yeah, you okay? Because you're normally on here, aren't you, this side?
Oh, that's why I feel weird.
Yeah.
And it's squeaky chair time.
This one's alright.
Okay.
Didn't squeak when I was on it.
Uncle Carrington's popped down from the Midlands. It's like ASMR. It's like roleplay. I think a little bit. My cheeks hurt already. Seriously. Right. Okay, ready? Oh God. Right. So my. Come on, let's just get the intro done. No scratching while we're filming, afterwards I'll go.